Ladies and gentlemen, look at nature. A seed does not sprout into a tree overnight. It must first go underground, unseen and unnoticed, while its roots grow deep to sustain the future tree. If the process is rushed, the tree will be weak and unable to withstand the storms of life. Likewise, your season of waiting is meant to strengthen you. History is filled with individuals who had to wait before stepping into greatness. Joseph spent years in prison before becoming a leader in Egypt. Nelson Mandela endured 27 years of waiting before stepping into his destiny. Greatness is never rushed. It is refined through patience, perseverance, and preparation. Waiting is your time of preparation. Many desire success, but not everyone is ready to sustain it. Waiting develops discipline, wisdom, and character. If you skip the process, you risk losing what you are not yet ready to handle. Patience is the key to power. Those who embrace their waiting season with the right attitude will emerge wiser, stronger, and more capable. It is in the waiting that we learn endurance, self-control, and the ability to manage responsibility with excellence. So I challenge you today, do not despise your waiting season. See it as a time of training, of growth, and of preparation. When the right time comes, you will step into your purpose fully equipped, fully mature, and fully empowered. Many people view waiting as a frustrating and unnecessary delay, something that holds them back from achieving their goals. However, waiting is not punishment, it is preparation. It is during this season that individuals are shaped, refined, and strengthened for what is ahead. Just as a seed must go through a process before it becomes a fully grown tree, every person must go through a period of preparation before stepping into their full potential. If a seed is planted and expected to grow overnight, it will not survive because its roots have not yet developed the strength to support its growth. Similarly, when individuals try to bypass their season of waiting, they risk entering a future they are not fully prepared for. Every great achievement in life requires a foundation. If a building is constructed on weak ground, it will collapse when challenges arise. The same principle applies to human success. The waiting period is a time when the foundation is laid, ensuring that when the opportunity comes, it does not overwhelm the individual. Many people desire promotion, wealth, or influence, but if they receive these things prematurely, they may not have the character, discipline, or wisdom to sustain them. The process of waiting allows individuals to develop the maturity and resilience needed to handle the responsibilities that come with success. One of the greatest examples of waiting as preparation can be seen in the journey of an athlete. A runner does not wake up one morning and win a marathon without training. Instead, they spend months or even years conditioning their body, strengthening their muscles, and improving their endurance. Without this preparation, the athlete would fail when the real test comes. In the same way, the waiting season conditions individuals, strengthening them for the challenges that come with their calling. It is in this time of preparation that skills are sharpened, weaknesses are addressed, and knowledge is gained. Those who embrace the process come out stronger and more capable. Throughout history, some of the greatest leaders, thinkers, and innovators have gone through seasons of waiting before they stepped into their purpose. Consider the story of an individual who spent years developing their craft before being recognized. Many famous writers, artists, and scientists spent long periods in obscurity, working on their ideas before the world acknowledged their genius. If they had given up during their waiting season, their impact would never have been realized. The waiting period is often the time when unseen work is being done, preparing a person for a breakthrough that is yet to come. Patience during the waiting season is a sign of trust, not just trust in the process, but trust in one's ability to grow and adapt. Many people become anxious and restless when things do not happen on their timeline. They feel as if they are falling behind or missing opportunities. However, true success is not determined by speed, but by readiness. A person who rushes into an opportunity without preparation may find themselves struggling to keep up, while another who has patiently developed their skills and wisdom will move forward with confidence. Nature itself teaches the value of waiting. A caterpillar does not become a butterfly in an instant. It must go through the cocoon stage, a period of stillness and transformation. If the process is interrupted, the butterfly will not develop properly and it may never fly. In the same way, the waiting season is where transformation happens. It is where a person's character is tested, their endurance is strengthened, and their perspective is shaped for the future. For those who are in a waiting season, it is important to resist the temptation to compare their journey to others. Every person's path is different, and what may seem like a delay is actually an essential part of the process. Some people may appear to succeed quickly, but without a strong foundation, they struggle to maintain their success. Those who allow themselves to be prepared during the waiting season will be able to sustain their achievements for the long term. Rather than seeing waiting as a wasted time, it should be viewed as a time of growth. It is the period when hidden skills are developed, discipline is strengthened, and wisdom is gained. Those who use their waiting season wisely by learning, improving, and preparing will be ready when their opportunity finally arrives. Just as no great structure is built without careful planning and a strong foundation, no great success is achieved without preparation. Waiting is not a punishment. It is a divine strategy to ensure that when the right time comes, individuals are fully equipped to step into their destiny with confidence and strength. Every season of waiting has a purpose. It may not always be clear at the moment, but time reveals that waiting is never wasted when approached with the right mindset. Throughout history, the most successful individuals did not reach their greatest achievements overnight. They went through long periods of obscurity, discipline, and refinement before stepping into their calling. The waiting period is not an empty gap between where you are and where you want to be. It is a process designed to build you into the person capable of handling the next stage of your life. Many people become frustrated when they feel stuck, believing that their dreams are being delayed without reason. However, what seems like a delay is often a divine process of preparation. Every significant accomplishment requires a season of growth beneath the surface. Just like a tree that develops deep roots before sprouting above the ground, people must go through internal development before they can handle external success. If a tree grows too quickly without strong roots, it will fall the moment a storm comes. Similarly, if a person receives a great opportunity before they are ready, they may not be able to sustain it. The process of waiting is where true character is built. It is easy to remain motivated when everything is going well, but how a person handles delays and disappointments reveals their true strength. Many people want success, but few are willing to go through the process that prepares them for it. A leader is not made in the spotlight, but in the quiet seasons of perseverance. Great athletes train for years before they compete on the world stage. Great musicians spend countless hours perfecting their craft before they are recognized. The waiting season is where discipline, patience, and endurance are developed, qualities that are essential for lasting success. One of the greatest dangers of skipping the process is premature success. There are countless stories of people who achieved rapid success but lost everything because they lacked the maturity or wisdom to handle it. Without the lessons learned during waiting, a person may struggle with the pressures that come with responsibility. The process is not there to harm you, but to prepare you so that when your time comes, you can sustain and maximize the opportunity given to you. Waiting is also a time of revelation. It allows individuals to refine their vision, discover their true passions, and gain clarity about their purpose. Many times, people rush into decisions without fully understanding what they are meant to do. The waiting period forces them to slow down, reflect, and gain a deeper understanding of their direction. It is in the quiet moments of waiting that ideas are developed, strategies are formed, and purpose becomes clearer. Throughout history, those who made the greatest impact on the world experienced long seasons of waiting before stepping into their calling. Inventors spent years refining their ideas before they changed the world. Leaders endured hardships and setbacks before they influenced nations. These individuals did not waste their waiting season. They used it to learn, grow, and prepare. The process may not always be comfortable, but it is necessary. It shapes individuals into who they need to be in order to carry out their purpose effectively. Patience in the process is a sign of wisdom. It is easy to become impatient and want everything to happen immediately, but true wisdom understands that great things take time. A strong foundation is built slowly, ensuring that when the structure is complete, it can withstand any challenge. The process may feel slow, but every step is necessary. Those who embrace their waiting season with the right attitude will emerge stronger, wiser, and more prepared for their future. Another key aspect of the process is the development of resilience. Life will always present challenges, and those who learn to endure during waiting seasons will have the strength to overcome obstacles in the future. The waiting period teaches people how to handle disappointment, rejection, and setbacks without losing hope. It trains them to remain focused and determined no matter how long the journey takes. When the opportunity finally comes, those who have endured the process will be ready to step into it with confidence. The waiting season is also a test of faith. It requires trust that the process is working, even when there is no visible progress. Many times, growth is happening beneath the surface, unseen by the eyes, but deeply transforming the individual. Just as a farmer must trust that the seed he planted will grow in due time, individuals must trust that their hard work, dedication, and perseverance will eventually bear fruit. Those who give up during the waiting season miss out on the reward that comes with persistence. In the end, the process of waiting is never wasted when approached with purpose. It is in this season that people are prepared, refined, and strengthened for the opportunities that lie ahead. The lessons learned, the character built, and the wisdom gained during waiting become the foundation for future success. Those who embrace the process will not only achieve success, but will be able to sustain it for a lifetime. Patience is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. In a world that demands instant results, patience is often undervalued. However, those who achieve lasting success understand that patience is the key to power. It is the ability to endure without frustration, to wait without losing faith, and to persist without giving up. True power is not found in rushing to the finish line, but in mastering the process. The greatest leaders, visionaries, and innovators did not achieve their success overnight. They endured long seasons of waiting, learning, and refining their skills before stepping into their destiny. The process of waiting refines character and builds inner strength. Many people desire promotion, influence, and success, but they are unwilling to go through the process of development that makes them capable of sustaining it. If success comes too quickly without the lessons of patience, it can be overwhelming. Many have risen to great heights only to fall because they lack the endurance and wisdom to maintain their position. The ability to wait and grow during the process ensures that when the opportunity finally comes, an individual is ready for it. Patience also teaches discipline. The most powerful individuals are those who have trained themselves to resist the urge for instant gratification. They understand that rushing into opportunities without preparation can lead to disaster. A farmer does not plant a seed and expect a harvest the next day. He waits, waters, and nurtures the seed, knowing that growth takes time. Likewise, every great achievement in life requires patience. Those who are willing to endure the waiting season with discipline will reap the rewards of their perseverance. One of the greatest benefits of patience is the development of resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and delays. Those who lack patience become frustrated and discouraged when things do not happen immediately. However, those who have trained themselves to wait with endurance develop an unshakable mindset. They are not easily discouraged by delays or obstacles because they understand that success is a journey, not a sprint. The ability to remain steadfast, even in difficult times, gives them an advantage over those who give up too soon. The power of patience is evident in the stories of great leaders, entrepreneurs, and inventors. Many of them faced rejection, failure, and long periods of struggle before achieving success. Thomas Edison, for example, failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. If he had lacked patience, he would have given up long before discovering his breakthrough. His ability to endure failure and persist with patience ultimately led to one of the greatest inventions in history. This principle applies to every area of life, whether in business, education, relationships, or personal growth. Patience is the force that leads to true achievement. Another critical aspect of patience is the wisdom it produces. People who rush into decisions without patience often make costly mistakes. Waiting allows time for reflection, learning, and better decision making. It prevents unnecessary errors and ensures that the right choices are made at the right time. Those who develop patience gain the ability to think strategically rather than react impulsively. They learn to analyze situations carefully and make informed decisions that lead to long-term success. But patience also cultivates humility. Many people become frustrated when things do not happen according to their timeline. They feel entitled to immediate success and become discouraged when they do not see immediate results. However, those who embrace patience understand that success is not just about their own efforts. It also involves timing, preparation, and external factors beyond their control. This realization creates a sense of humility and trust in the process. It allows individuals to surrender to the journey rather than force their own way through it. Waiting also provides the opportunity for skill development. Many people desire success, but they do not invest time in improving themselves. The waiting season is the perfect time to refine skills, gain new knowledge, and develop talents that will be essential for the future. Athletes train for years before competing at the highest level. Musicians practice for thousands of hours before performing on a global stage. The same principle applies to any field. Success is the result of consistent preparation during the waiting season. Patience is not passive, it is active. It does not mean sitting idly and doing nothing while waiting for opportunities to appear. Instead, it means working diligently, improving, and staying committed while trusting that the right opportunity will come at the right time. Those who practice patience understand that their actions today determine their results tomorrow. They do not waste their waiting season. They use it to build themselves into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. The most powerful individuals are not those who achieve quick success, but those who have endured the process with patience and persistence. They have faced delays, challenges, and setbacks, yet they have remained steadfast in their pursuit of their goals. Patience gives them the power to keep going when others quit. It gives them the strength to handle pressure and the wisdom to make the right decisions at the right time. Those who develop patience will find themselves prepared when their moment of success finally arrives. Every person has a unique destiny, a purpose that they are meant to fulfill. However, stepping into that destiny does not happen overnight. It requires preparation, refinement, and the right timing. Many people grow impatient when their dreams take longer than expected to materialize. They feel frustrated when they see others advancing while they remain in a season of waiting. But what they often fail to realize is that anything worth having requires time. The greater the destiny, the greater the preparation required. Rushing into something before the right time can lead to failure, but waiting patiently ensures that you are ready to fully embrace and sustain your purpose. The waiting season is not a delay. It is a time of development. Many people desire success, influence, and recognition, but they are not yet ready for the weight of responsibility that comes with it. A person may dream of leading a company, becoming an expert in their field, or making a significant impact on society, but if they step into that role unprepared, they may struggle to maintain it. Waiting allows individuals to acquire the skills, knowledge, and wisdom necessary to thrive when their moment arrives. Just as a house needs a strong foundation to withstand storms, a person needs a solid foundation of experience and character before stepping into their destiny. Throughout history, some of the greatest leaders and visionaries had to wait before stepping into their purpose. They went through long seasons of obscurity, challenges, and preparation before they were ready. Consider the story of an individual who trained for years before getting an opportunity to showcase their abilities. If they had been given the opportunity too soon, they might not have been able to handle the pressure and expectations that came with it. The waiting period is a gift. It ensures that when the moment comes, you are not only prepared, but also capable of making the most of it. One of the most important aspects of waiting is trusting the process. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate results. They begin to doubt themselves, their abilities, and even their purpose. However, just because something is taking time does not mean it is not happening. Progress is often happening beneath the surface, even when it is not visible. A tree does not grow overnight, and neither does a person's destiny. Each stage of growth is necessary, and skipping any part of the process can lead to weakness later on. Many times, people try to force things to happen before their time. They rush into relationships, careers, or major life decisions without fully considering the consequences. This often leads to regret, failure, or unnecessary struggles. When something is forced, it lacks the stability and endurance that comes with natural growth. But when a person waits for the right time, they step into their destiny with confidence, knowing that they are truly ready. Timing is everything, and those who learn to wait patiently will find that their journey is far more fulfilling and sustainable. Waiting also teaches the value of endurance. Life is not just about reaching a destination, but about becoming the person who can sustain success. Many people want quick results, but true greatness is built over time. When individuals learn to endure delays, disappointments, and setbacks without losing faith, they develop the resilience needed to handle future challenges. The process of waiting strengthens character, teaching patience, humility, and perseverance. It molds a person into someone who is not only successful, but also wise and grounded. Another important aspect of waiting is personal growth. A person may think they are ready for their destiny, but there is always room for improvement. The waiting season provides an opportunity to refine skills, build relationships, and gain new insights. It is a time to work on weaknesses and develop strengths. Many people waste their waiting season by becoming discouraged or bitter, but those who use it wisely will come out stronger and more prepared. Investing in personal growth during the waiting period ensures that when the opportunity comes, they can maximize it to the fullest. Patience in waiting also leads to deeper appreciation. When something is earned through perseverance, it is valued more. People who work hard and wait patiently for their dreams to come true have a greater sense of gratitude and responsibility. They do not take their success for granted because they understand the sacrifices and effort it took to get there. This appreciation also motivates them to help others. Knowing how challenging the journey can be, they become more compassionate, understanding, and generous, using their success not just for themselves, but to uplift others. The waiting season also serves as a test of faith and commitment. When things do not happen as quickly as expected, it is easy to lose hope. However, those who remain committed to their purpose despite delays prove their dedication. They show that their dream is not just a passing desire, but a deep calling they are willing to work for, no matter how long it takes. This unwavering commitment attracts the right opportunities at the right time. The most successful people are those who refuse to quit, even when progress seems slow. Your destiny is far too valuable to be rushed. If you receive it too soon, you may not be able to handle it. But if you allow yourself to grow, develop, and prepare, you will be fully equipped when the right time comes. Every challenge, every delay, and every moment of waiting is shaping you into the person who can step into your destiny with confidence and strength. Waiting is not a waste. It is a necessary part of the journey towards something greater. When the right moment arrives, you will realize that every second of waiting was worth it.